Okay. Okay, sorry, let me say that part one more time because I'm recording. So I'm going to talk about Shakeology today. We're going to talk about some ways that you can grow your business and some ways that you can talk about it confidently with people as you are sharing the good stuff. So first of all, I do want to touch base on just the business side of Shakeology because it truly is how you get your business started, right? It's immediate revenue, and it helps your clients kind of understand and when you help your clients understand the importance of Shakeology, it becomes residual income. So when they kind of understand what it does for them, they start to have a why. They start to understand why it is so important. And that is, with anything, is what's going to make somebody continue to purchase it. So Shakeology is not, a protein shake. It is a nutrient replacement shake. I mean, genuinely, I really feel like I always get sick, but I have not gotten sick in so long, and I swear it's from Shakeology, just from being totally filled with nutrients. That has been a game changer for me. The more you know, the more competent you are going to be when you talk about it, and the more confident you are going to be in sharing the facts about Shakeology. And I know that it is so much information and it can be super, super overwhelming, but I'm going to help break down a couple of things for you that you can share with people, and they can almost just be quick little sentences that you can share and have in your back pocket at all times. So like I said, it gives you immediate income. It is definitely going to take a while for you to build your team. It just kind of is what it is. I feel like I'm, a year and a half, 2 years in, I'm starting to really build a team, but it's taken me that long. But the way I've made income and the way that I have been able to quit my job is truly through the residual income of Shakeology and being very, very adamant about that. And by sharing the products, it's going to help you kind of understand them even better, which, like I said, is going to give you more confidence as you talk about them. And then also duplication. I've kind of done a little bit more work on the front end when talking about Shakeology to each and every one of my clients individually, because I don't do a free-for-all ask for just anyone and everyone to be a coach. I pick them very particularly to ask them, the ones that I actually feel like would be good at it. But by sharing the information with them on the front end, they already are going to have that information to share with other people on the back end. So my work is actually cut in half, really and truly, because they understand the benefits of it and they're just able to share it with other people. And lastly, belief. When you believe in this the way I do, it creates confidence and retention. I'm telling you, the more research I do on Shakeology, the more I believe in it and the more my business has grown. I really feel like in the last couple of months, just being a full believer of it and being a little bit more open about it, that is what has made my business really flourish. And so I am a true believer in believing in this product, if that makes sense. So our job as coaches, when it comes to Shakeology, people assume all the time that our products, the Shakeology, is just like the ones at GNC. And that's just because have totally trained us that way. I literally have conversations with people and they're like, hey, I want to do everything, but I'm just going to get my protein drink at GNC. And I get so frustrated because it's not even the same. You cannot even compare. It's apples to oranges. So our job is to re-educate people. A lot of people assume that just because it's in a bag that it's processed. We think that, we're in this world of non-GMO, non-processed, only, produce, whatever. And I'm definitely in that world. But what people don't know is that these are actually whole nutrients and vitamins that are just simply ground and dried in a way that our bodies can consume really, really well. And just know that each objection, it's an opportunity for you, not only you to educate them, but for you to teach yourself in the same way that I have taught. Hannah?
Yeah.
Is everything good over there?
No, we're singing now in the shower, and I'm yelling at
You're
them.
Fine. You're totally fine. Just making sure you're good. Okay.
I'm good. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be
Don't
I'm
apologize.
trying to keep them in there as long as I can.
Don't apologize. You're fine. And then listen, I know Shakeology can be overwhelming, but this is kind of what I did is I really started to study it. There's so many ingredients and benefits, but I looked at the back of the label and I studied each ingredient and the benefit that it is for you. So like once every day, I would take one ingredient, I would look it up, study the benefits, and just kind of know that. I have that information in my back pocket to pull out. So this is going to, like I said, set you up for competence, and which is going to breed confidence, and it's going to make people want to partake in everything that you're doing. So I'm going to talk about why Shakeology is so much different than the stuff at GNC. And I just need you to know that, like I said, I believe more than ever that we are sitting on a gold mine of the best product. I know, and I can 100% say in complete confidence that this is something that everyone can take. I don't care how old you are. I don't care if you're pregnant, I don't care if you're postpartum, I don't care what season of life you are in, it is for everybody. I mean, if you could write a product that you want in every single person's body, this would be it. And Beachbody, it really doesn't cut corners like a lot of other companies. I'm going to show you why right here. So first of all, it's not a protein shake. Okay, let me tell you. If someone tells you that they want a protein shake, I want you to ask them, hey, are you protein deficient? They're going to say no, because guess what? People are not protein deficient. That's not even a thing. People that are vegan are not protein deficient because they get protein from sources in vegetables and in rice and in grains. Like there's plenty of protein for all of us to have. So this is not a protein shake. It is a nutrient replacement shake. Second thing you need to know is that it's not for weight loss. And the reason this is important business-wise is because if you promote it for weight loss and then people lose weight, guess what? They're not going to feel like that they need it anymore, right? Like Slim Fast, I feel like people drink it to lose weight. Then once they lose weight, they stop drinking it. It's not meant for losing weight. And not to mention, there are so many really, really thin women that are very unhealthy. It just might be the way their body is made, right? Another thing, two more things that are like the most important in my opinion, chemical and soy-free. And the reason soy-free is important, hopefully most of you guys know that having too much soy in your body can increase estrogen, which can increase the potential of having the risk of breast cancer. And soy is genetically modified. It's a cheap filler. And you can go to Costco and you can get a bag of protein that's like humongous. It's like this big. And it's like $40 and it's whey protein. And people are so excited because they got like a year's worth of protein for $40. But if you look on the back of it, it is full of soy fillers, full of it. And that's just something that people can use. It's a cheap filler and they can use to up the size and the weight of their product, which makes them be able to sell it for more money. Another thing is it's chemical free, which means it's artificial flavor free. And a lot of shakes have a lot of artificial flavors, which makes the shakes taste amazing. Tastes like a legit Zaxby's, birthday cake milkshake. It's delicious. But what it also can do is it can cause things like ADHD. It can cause skin disorder. It totally can mess up your gut health. It raises your insulin levels, which is what makes you run for the carbs at 3 p.m. because your blood sugar is through the roof and then you're crashing and all you want is some extra glucose or some carbs. Now, if someone is like, hey, I have a shake that I already use, you don't need to know anything. You just can say, hey, I want you to go look at your bag or look at the container of your shake, turn it around, and tell me, does it have soy? And tell me, does it have artificial flavors? And I can pretty much guarantee that they are going to have one of the two. I have yet to find a shake that does not have both of those things. Both. That's the most important thing. The other thing is the probiotics, which basically means helps you go to the bathroom a lot better. It restores gut health. It is unique in its 70 superfoods. And it's not necessarily about like the vitamin comparison to like what people are drinking, what people aren't drinking. It's about the 70 superfoods that are in Shakeology that are not in anything else. I have friends that are coaches who are pregnant, and they have taken their Shakeology bag to their OB. And they're like, hey, can I drink this like while I'm pregnant? And they look at it and they say, oh my gosh, yes. In fact, you don't even need to take a prenatal vitamin. The only thing that you need to take is folic acid, because this has everything and then some that a prenatal vitamin would have. And to me, I'm like, oh my gosh. And my mom has always told me, like, hey, you should always take a prenatal vitamin for your hair, for your skin, for your nails. It's just good. It's just extra vitamins that your body needs, whether you're trying to have a baby or not. It's just good to have. And so I had been taking prenatal vitamins just as a source of extra nutrients and minerals and stuff. And now I've totally stopped. The only thing I take is Shakeology. Another thing about Shakeology is it breaks the diet cycle. So when we take calories away, you also take nutrients away. And also, you know, when you're kind of on a health plan, you're working out, right? And you're expecting your body to do more possibly than what it's done in the past. And what happens when we take calories and nutrients away is our body reacts as being like hangry, you know, like mad and grouchy and tired, and you have cravings and you're exhausted. That's how your body reacts when it's lacking nutrients. You might even get sick. It's screaming that I need to be fueled even more. And so when you get that way, you're over it and you just want to go and binge on something and then start back over your diet the next Monday, right? It's a constant cyclical cycle. And I have experienced this in this diet. I mean, I feel like I'm eating fewer calories than I have in the past in my life right now during 80-day obsession. And I was talking to my mom and I was like, I literally am not grouchy. I'm not mean. I feel the best I've ever felt. And I know it's because I'm fueling my body in the best way. And it's only 130 calories. And it's funny because when I first started doing this, I was talking to my mom about it and she was like, oh my gosh, it's 130 calories for shake, Macy. And I'm like, yeah, Mom, it definitely is. However, you know what else is 130 calories? That handful of wheat thins that you just grabbed, and that glass of wine or that 2 glasses of wine you had at dinner, or that handful of almonds that you just grabbed when you walked past the pantry. You have to think about the 130 calories that you're getting of jam-packed nutrients, or the 130 calories you're getting from, you know, empty calories. So not only are you filling your body up, you're getting a ton of energy, your cravings go away, you're going to sleep better, and go to the bathroom better, which is important. And then I want to tell you a story that I just experienced I can just stop sharing, on this weekend. I went to, so I'm taking a sales course right now. My dad is teaching a sales course, and I'm taking it. And he just kind of talks about how to handle people, how to talk to people, how to handle objections that people might say. And he was with me. I was looking at appliances at Lowe's. And this lady was helping me, and she was showing me all these different ranges and stuff, and she was really helpful. And then at the end, she's like, okay, here's my card, here's my information. I've been doing this 11 years. I've been a manager, I've done a bunch of other things, but I still come back to this job selling appliances at Lowe's for 11 years. And I'm like, wow, okay, awesome. And so I walk away and I'm like, Dad, how could anyone sell appliances for 11 years? I would lose my mind. And he's like, Macy, the reason she does that is because of all of her product knowledge. Her product knowledge gives her confidence to talk to people. She knows how to answer questions. She knows how to handle certain situations. She's had a ton of experience. And that confidence is what's making her feel good about her life, making her feel successful in her life, which is making her hang on for an entire 11 years. And that was like a light for me because I was like, oh my gosh, the minute I committed to studying one ingredient of Shakeology every day, and when I say study, I mean look up what it does, maybe write it down in my notebook to help me remember a little bit better, commit to studying it, commit to knowing it, and I have felt so much more confident just from product knowledge, and I've been able to share in a much better way. So I just wanted to share that because I just thought it totally related to us and really anybody in their industry. And that's why people stay in their job for so many years, because it brings them joy, because they know so much about it. So that's kind of what I wanted to share. I know we had talked about, we had some questions on Shakeology at our last team call. So yeah, Mary Alice, I saw you looking at your other muscle milk in there. What, did you find some ingredients? You're on mute, by the way. You're still on mute.
Okay. Trying to figure it out. Well, we talk about this in English class, about labels and propaganda. So the label is kind of confusing because of all the good stuff it says on here. So you're saying soy is in these things?
Mm-hmm. Soy and artificial flavors or any type of chemicals.
So it'll say, well, it doesn't tell you what the artificial flavors are.
Artificial sweet, yeah.
What would that be called? Sucralose?
Mm-hmm. Any kind of sucralose, fructose.
And it says derived, so it doesn't say directly soy. It just says contains ingredients derived from soy.
Yeah, yeah.
So, you're right about education. That's been very frustrating for me, educating people.
Yeah. Yeah,
and
a lot of it is just educating people. And I think that another thing that I've learned is that we live in a world of like quick messages, right? Like really quick Instagram stories, 10 seconds this, 10 seconds here. People just want like 2 points. They don't want the novel that you know, because that's my temptation, is to be like, and just tell them everything I know, but then I lose them, So it's something to think about. Like maybe just have those 3 points. Like it's not a protein shake. It's the diet cycle, and it's soy and chemical free. Those are your 3 points that you can always have and share in your back pocket about Shakeology.
Right. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And people can see right through you if you don't know what you're talking about.
Totally. Dominica, do you have any thoughts at all?
No, that was a really thorough presentation. Did you record this?
I did. I'm going to post it.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to post it, and I'll post the little PowerPoint too, so y'all can go through and look at my points. And
awesome.
Take notes and ask questions as you need to.
That would be awesome. I literally got like 2 phone calls in the middle of this, and I was like, oh no. And so it like blanked out for like 2 minutes. So yeah, I missed a couple of things, but that was all really good. I like the bullet point format that you put together, kind of like the Shakeology for Dummies kind of like basics. I like that a lot.
Good. I'm glad it's helpful. Okay, cool. Well, I just want to, I really these calls, I just want to pour into you guys, just to give you any little knowledge that you can have or anything that you can use every single week in your business as your business, and continue to share with your current client and hopefully some new clients in the future. Hey, girl!
They're good. Now say hey.
Hey! Okay, awesome. Well, you get back to cooking dinner, and Dominica, you drive home safe, and I'll talk to you girls really soon. Okay?
Yeah, thanks so much.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye.